Escape from Tarkov is the best drug addiction that I've ever had, and I wish it could honestly be better.
Now, with this, I just want to say everything, and this is my opinion alone. I do actually really enjoy the game, but it's got issues. This is going to be from a perspective of someone who has 3,000 plus hours into the game, who has completed the savior ending. Now, with Tarkov, there are generally, in my opinion, five core things that I think this game does that really, really bring the value of this game significantly down. Let's start with the flea market. Currently, the flea market, if you want to access the flea market, you have to be level 15 at minimum just to get access to base flea market. From there, I believe it's in increments of five or 10, and then from there you unlock most things slowly, slowly, and slowly, and slowly. All this does is slow down and hinder what could have been a new player getting into the game and just making things harder for them to fight against higher level players. Ammo. It's you have no fighting chance because of how they've restricted ammo. If you can build it, if you can buy it, or you can craft it, it should be available on the flea at any times. As far as I'm concerned, the flea is just a massive barrier to entry. Difficulty is subjective for everybody. There's no pleasing people here. But I do think things are unnecessarily made difficult for the sake of being difficult. I like the bleed mechanic. Light bleeds. I can't tell you, literally, like, because I can't remember ever running into a regular player that actually has a regular bandage on them and is using it, other than they just found and raid and has it on them. In my opinion, it just feels like another thing that's added to this game to slow you down that doesn't really add any benefit in doing so. It's just there to cause annoyance. Now, Tarkov has a pretty high amount of options as far as controls are concerned. The controls, as far as Tarkov are concerned, aren't too bad, but some of them feel kind of useless, and just really my overall complaint is the responsiveness of the controls in this game. If you add too many combinations of buttons, the game just can't think about what it wants to do. Since the 1.0 release, I've been having issues running and mag checking. I can't do those at the same time. It like stutters and it can't figure out what to do. This one is about as subjective as it gets. Now, recently they tried fixing the spawns on Shoreline, which I don't understand why they're prioritizing Shoreline spawns of all maps. It's not even just Shoreline. Shoreline is a big one, and I know a bigger one is gonna be Lighthouse, because it just doesn't make sense from any kind of gameplay perspective. Literally half the map is just dead area. There's no value to it. No reason to waste time, resources, and effort on. And they made it for what seems like no reason. Nothing. There is nothing here. There's nothing here. That entire side of the map is useless. You could be like, oh, well, there's the Lightkeeper. Yeah, all the way at the back of the map that nobody goes to because it's not worth it. People just rat you if you do go in. Sound in Tarkov is bad in story. It has never been good. It doesn't make any sense. Now I'm concerned I can't hear it in my left ear. Can I? I just think. Why can't I hear it in my left ear? What is going? Why can I hear? What is this audio? Why do I hear an AC unit on my right and nothing on my left? Okay, I can definitely hear it on my left because I can hear the SPD cracking off or whatever that is. The walking, the ambient noise sounding like I have somebody with a trombone in my fucking ear playing wind noises. Or footsteps being just completely inconsistent. Metal sounds like wood, wood sounds like plastic. Ice sounds like glass. Honestly, the biggest problem about this game and the reason why we don't have more new players is going to be the learning curve. This game does a horrible fucking job of teaching anyone how to play harm. Imagine you're a new player. You spawn on customs, and the extract button, you hit it, and it says, okay, you need to go to ZB13. What the fuck is a ZB and a 13? They could easily solve this problem and still have it based in their realism. Map comes up, you have a red circle that just stays for where you spawned. It doesn't move, it just sits there and it just stays. And then you have your green circles that appear. They don't move. You just know, oh, these are green circles. You know, I can go to these anytime. You know, ZB13, I can go to ZB13 or whatever. And then you can, you know what, you can even add some more nuance to it. You can make the ones that need special equipment or something, you can make them yellow. You don't have to say why they're yellow, but you can, because for XYZ reason that makes you feel better, you can have them yellow. So when they're yellow, you know, oh, okay, yellow means I need something special. It's not just a regular extract. They can open the map and be like, okay, I spawned here. I kind of knew where I went. I've navigated around here. I know where I'm going. I know where I've been. I know this is my extract. Boom, I'm out. Anyways, in my opinion, Tarkov is unfortunately the biggest waste of potential I've ever seen in my lifetime as far as video games are concerned, that I played, anyways, or cared about. If this game, without anyone ever playing it before, or any videos ever being made on it other than just a couple trailers, came out in its current state today, no one would play this game. Let's be honest, no one would play this game. With its current bugs and issues, its crazy load times, there's no way anyone would play this game. They would pick it up, say, okay, hey, this is a thing, and then drop it like everybody did for High Guard. This game would not be currently where it is if it wasn't based off of the simple fact that they invented the idea of an extraction shooter, and they have the only ones who have given us that somewhat gritty concept. Until someone else gives us something that has any semblance of realism or aggressive grittiness attached to it, this game is gone. So in my honest opinion, Tarkov is a 5 out of 10. It has potential, it has bones, but it's a bunch of slop slapped together with no real intention or forethought as far as how it would be for the final project. And again, I do want to reiterate, I do like Tarkov. I do enjoy this game. But if they don't start making serious changes, this game is gonna fall apart. But I don't think they're honestly gonna make any serious changes. Hell, Nikita's already 3 months out from releasing this game and is already onto their Tarkov 2. Some space sci-fi bullshit. Anyway, this has been my opinion of Tarkov. Not really a review, kind of a review of the game. Yeah. If you have any critiques or if you have any differences of opinion, I'd love to hear it. Have a good day.